I hate comfort, so should you. When someone is comfortable, they stop growing. When I look at my life, some of the most uncomfortable situations I went through actually created some of the moments that I am really the most proud of. 3 years ago, I was a nerd with zero social skills. I was definitely not a person who would be able to go up to a random stranger and start a normal conversation. And that's why public speaking was definitely my biggest fear. As someone who was already having problems with speaking to normal just one stranger, and speaking to a couple of people, even hundreds of people, was just completely impossible. That was just too out of my comfort zone. But then I decided that I didn't want my future self to be a shy and unconfident person. So there was only one option: taking the uncomfortable action and putting myself in positions where I literally felt the physical discomfort of talking to someone that I didn't know. Fast forward to now, I give public speeches on a regular basis. I hold events for students in our school and all other places as well, where I sometimes have to speak in front of hundreds of people. And you might be expecting me to say that, oh, now I can do those things really easily. But the truth is, no, it's really still hard for me to speak in front of a couple of hundred people. I still get sweaty, my legs are still shaking. However, a couple of years ago, let's say 2 years ago, yeah, it is for like 2 years ago, it was impossible for me to speak in front of just 50 people. Now, it's a piece of cake. So the real growth, true growth, comes from putting in the work and putting yourself into uncomfortable situations where you have to get out of your comfort zone, where you have to do something that's gonna bring you an inch and a level upwards. Another time where I felt massive discomfort was basically when I started this YouTube channel. A lot of people who I thought that they were my friends literally made fun of me for weeks, for I can say maybe even months. And as you can also probably imagine, adding 20-25 hours of YouTube work every single week to my schedule wasn't also really easy. It was also really uncomfortable. But just look at what came out of that discomfort, what came out of that a couple of months, not even a couple of months, man, it's been like 1.5 years. 1.5 years of putting myself into uncomfortable positions, just being a shy person in the past and putting myself onto internet to thousands of people to see. It's been really uncomfortable. But just look at what came out of it. I now have a business, I have a personal brand that I literally make my living out of. At the same time, I can inspire. I have the ability to inspire thousands of young people while just being an 18-year-old person. The thing is, I do not have anything that is special about me. What I did is I just put in the work, even when I didn't feel like it. I put in the work, I put myself into uncomfortable positions, even when I didn't feel like doing it. What I've done is just take the massive uncomfortable action. Comfort is an addiction that is killing our generation. Write this down. Comfort is an addiction that's killing this generation. We are living in a weak generation. We are living in a weak society. As you know, there's this quote that is really popular: hard men create easy times, and easy times create soft men, and soft men and weak men create hard times. Currently, we are at easy times with soft men. The average man, just look around, man. Look, an average man is addicted to porn. The average man is addicted to video games. The average man is addicted to social media. Write this down. We are living in a generation of weak men. I cannot see many young people in my life, to be honest, that are really dedicated, passionate, that are getting good grades, that are building businesses, that are exercising, meditating, journaling, reading, that are doing all those self-improvement habits. I don't see people like that, to be honest, in this generation. And especially, I can't see people, young people, who are abstaining from instant pleasures. Look, I'm not saying that you have to do all those things. What I am simply saying that is, people who are gonna do those things are gonna win in life, and others will cry about their excuses. And this is a simple fact. I love it when I don't feel comfortable. I love that feeling because I know for a fact that growth is going to come from it. So the question you need to ask yourself is this: how much comfort will you sacrifice for your future self? I really hope that you take a walk that is 5 to 10 minutes today or tomorrow to think about that question. How much comfort will you sacrifice for your future self? Watch this video next because I'm gonna teach you one war you need to fight in yourself. I love you, I support you as always, keep crushing it, and give me a fist bump.